Hey everyone, Sean here from Mind Breather Studio. Welcome back to another Barchetta devlog. Thank you for the patience. I've been working full-time as well as working on Barchetta. It's been tough squeezing the time in along with family time. I've made a ton of changes and updates that I'm excited to share with you. As of the making of this video, I'm beginning work on more levels to add. So to recap, as I explained in my first devlog, if you haven't already seen it, I'll put a link in the description below, and you can check out this project from its humble, janky beginnings. As we covered in the first devlog, this project began with a basic boat on some water. I learned how to simulate boat physics, multiple forces such as buoyancy, drag, etc. I put together a basic water shader and attempted to add some controls such as steering. In this video, as I time-lapse and explain, you'll see I have changed the layout of the level, enhanced the water a bit. I have fixed and added a simple buoy to simulate fish swimming under the water. So a buoy is a simulation of an animal that moves in a flock or herd, and it'll simulate that movement. You can use it in all kinds of situations. I've got it to the point of automation where it just swims randomly. Can put them more in a flock, in a group. You can use it in different situations, such as if they all get scared, they can all go in one direction. I have it all spawning from a few different locations and then randomly swimming out from the center. So with fish in the water, collider setup, my collision script created, and different collider types accounted for. My starfish are now truly collectible. They're stored in the player prefs in Unity at this time. And as you can see in the UI, I have added the star icon with the numbers that add up. It shows your total amount of stars collected. It will increase as you collect them. So my starfish are now truly collectible, subtracted as you crash. If you crash into a rock, it'll take away a star as you die. Or if you crash into the sides, which are technically also rocks, but if you crash into the steep cliffs on the sides, you'll crash. And you can bottom out on some of the rocks that are a little under the water. So all these will take away stars, and if you end up taking away too many stars, if you zero out your starfish, you will actually fail the level. At this time, I'm currently implementing unlocking levels. So as you play through a level and you finish it, you collect the survivor. It'll actually unlock that level, and in the main menu, as it's being more developed, in the main menu, you'll be able to select and start from the levels you've unlocked. They'll be grayed out until you play through them. And so I've also added a collider zone to finish the level. And you go through that zone, you'll collect the survivor. It'll disable the survivor model from the dock, and then it will enable a model of that survivor sitting in your boat. And I used a cheap little trick of setting up a second camera, and when I finish, I disable the main camera and enable the one focused on the boat at the end. All I need now is an enemy. Should be easy, right? Well, initially, I really wanted to use these tentacles. As you see here, I attempted implementing them. I tried to make it into one kind of creature, but you can see here, it doesn't quite jive well. You know, it's kind of janky, and I was just kind of trying the idea. You know, I planned on making it a little better than this, but it just didn't feel right, and I wanted to change it up. I really wanted them to come up out of the water and make you crash, and you'd have to avoid them. I played with it a little bit, just couldn't get it to work. Maybe later I'll try to revisit the idea and figure out a way I can implement it. As for now, since my goal is for this to be a somewhat casual game, something of a calm, meditative experience, I thought, what about a turtle? I mean, it could be the AI, and turtles are relaxing. So I added a turtle. I found this amazing model. It was already animated off Sketchfab. I'll credit the artist down below in the description. I'm not that great at 3D modeling, so to sit down and create something like this, it would take me a lot longer than it's worth at this point in time. Until I get better at it, I'm gonna go ahead and use assets that these talented people have created for people to use. So I found this turtle. It's already animated, it's already swimming. So how do I make it follow the player? How will I make it swim in the water, quote unquote swim? So I wrote a script that gives it the ability to turn and follow the player's transform. I made the speed the follow speed and the turning speed public floats so I can tweak it. Best part is I can reuse this script for other enemies. Hint, hint. I'm currently, as of this video, working on other levels, as I said in the beginning, other bosses that you'll have to avoid. I don't want to add too much to it, so the enemies are going to be mostly avoidance, but they're going to follow you and try to get in your way, as this turtle here. If you crash into the turtle, you'll actually sink, or if the turtle catches up to you, etc. Got this UI on the screen here. It's completely beautiful, isn't it? Just some text right now. For the other levels, I already have, I'll give you a little hint, a sneak peek. I have a shark. There's going to be a shark for another boss. I do want to get those tentacles in there somehow. Some ideas I have are some perks. So as you collect more starfish, you can use them to unlock perks, and which would give you more boat speed, maybe some more resistance, maybe some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of stronger boat, stronger material. It'll take more hits to take you down. Just some ideas. So this here is the current state of the project. I've got a main menu, very simple, and I've got a level. You can collect starfish, you can crash, you can get hit by the turtle. It has a basic AI boss, and it has a completion objective at the end, which you can fully complete. You can collect the survivor, and it will finish the level. Multiple ways to go, multiple things to do, multiple ways to die, and at the same time, super peaceful. I like to play it. I think that's a big part of what's taking so long. Yeah. But it is a good thing, though, if you like to play your own game. It means that you're doing something that you're enjoying, and that you get enjoyment out of your finished creation. That there is a good sign that you're not wasting your time. Without further ado, here's the complete video of what I have, the current state. And also, I'm going to put a link in the bottom of this video, in the description, I should say. And I will also upload it to my itch.io page. And I will give you guys the opportunity to download where it's at right now, the dev build. Now keep in mind, it's completely a developer build, not optimized, just as is. So head over to my itch.io page and grab the small download and hit that subscribe button and that notification button. And if you liked this video, give me a like. If you didn't, give me a dislike. Put in the comments any feedback you have, ideas, bosses, perks, I mean, you name it. I'd love to hear all of your ideas. We'll see where this goes. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And until next time.